It's Wednesday. You guys, how is it Wednesday? How is it Wednesday? Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday to you. Hi, it's April from MamaLovesFood.com and DinnerHero.com. We are back. We're back for a day like, I don't know, 74, 86. I don't know. Good morning, Andrea. How are you? Good morning or good night, Miss Susan. I take it you are not from the States. Good morning, Annette. Make sure to throw your mental health number in the comments. I'm like a 6 today. 5 or a 6. I don't know. I'm a little angry this morning. I read the news and we won't get into it right now. But suffice to say, people are still shitty. And I really just hope that you guys are not, because I can't handle that because I love you guys. Anyway. Good morning, Beverly. Yeah. Hi. So, where's my links? Links. It's Wednesday, which means it's grocery day. Although I've been putting grocery day off to Thursdays and sometimes Fridays lately, and I'm not sure I'm going to change that. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm a very scheduled person, but I have to finish my taxes this week. Anybody else been putting that off? Susan made the pickles yesterday. Yay! Has anybody else totally doing their taxes off? We run 3 businesses between my husband and me. And I've done one of the businesses I did the hardest taxes. And by done, I mean I put everything together and gave it to my accountant. I'm like almost done with my blogging business. And my husband sent me the stuff for his, which I love him, but it's never right. And I always have to fix it. I love you guys. Anyway, I just keep putting it off because I don't want to deal with it because I hate it. I hate taxes. It's so stressful, especially when you own your own businesses, because it doesn't matter how much you take out during the year. You have to pay quarterlies, and they still want more every year. It's so depressing. Anyway, on that note, how is everybody? Karen's a 7, Jamie's a 7, Rosie's an 8, Karen's maybe an 8, maybe an 8, maybe a 9. Tell us. I don't know. I could not sleep last night, you guys. I didn't fall asleep till after 2. I don't know why. I did not have any caffeine in the evenings. I had my diet soda in the morning like I always do. And that was it. But I could not sleep. I was just wide awake. And so I started watching. First I didn't have my TV on at all. But then I really couldn't sleep. So then I turned the TV on. And I started watching stand-up specials. Which there's a ton of stand-up specials on Amazon Prime right now. If you have Amazon Prime and like stand-up. Y'all, some of them are fantastic. Like crying, laughing, funny. Some of them are so bad. So bad. Like, not even remotely funny. And I feel like I have a pretty broad sense of humor. Real bad. If you're just gonna make fun of the fact that you're, overweight for an hour, I don't want to see that. That says everything about you and nothing about humor. So, just FYI. If you're a stand-up comedian watching this, I don't want to see you making fun of your own weight for an hour. Tracy says, I thought today was Tuesday. No, Wednesday. All day long. I don't know what's happening with my hair. I just stuck in a bun today. So, Karen says we have someone do our taxes for our flooring. Yeah, I have an accountant. I just have to get everything together and give it to her because she won't know what to write off if I don't tell her what we've spent. Anyway, okay. What do we have here today? What do we have? We have links. Let's talk about our links. First is the recipe of the day. Recipe of the day is bruschetta topping. Good morning, Miss Terry from Houston. How are you? This is a bruschetta topping. So bruschetta is actually It's weird, right? Bruschetta is actually the toast that you put the topping on, but in the American vernacular, bruschetta has actually come to be known as a tomato topping that you put on the toast. It's kind of gone backwards. But anyway, so this recipe is for the tomato topping, and you can always put it on toast if you want. But I love it on everything. On everything. I put it on steak, I put it on chicken, I put it on toast, I put it on everything. Good morning, Miss Patricia. A long time no see. You look beautiful this morning, Carrie. So yeah, if you want a really, really, really delicious and really super healthy, not that you have to go for that, but snacky snack, the bruschetta topping is so good. It's tomato based, and then there's balsamic vinegar in it, and garlic, and just lots of yumminess, onions, and I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna put so many tomatoes on my list this week. I'm very excited. I got through day 2 of clean eating, trying to get to day 30. We'll see what happens. We've gotten through 2 days and haven't spontaneously combusted, so that's good, I think. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Trying to be kinder to my body. I was getting a little out of hand for a minute. A little bit of pandemic eating. Not there's anything wrong with that, you guys. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Tomato. Okay. So in light of my attempted resurrection of a little bit more healthy eating, I'd love to know if you have any favorite healthy snacks. I've been eating a ton of pickles. You guys, I'm pickle obsessed. I love pickles so much. I'm just trying to eat more fruits and vegetables, really, is what it boils down to. Super fancy. So if you have any good healthy snacks that you love, tell me. I'm definitely going to make the bruschetta. I'm definitely going to make some pico de gallo. I'm a tomato-aholic, by the way. Speaking of tomatoes, can we talk about my garden for a minute? You guys, I told you we had a huge storm 2 nights ago. And usually in the morning I walk out and I walk through my garden before coming to the camper. And for whatever reason yesterday I didn't. I just came straight out. I think I was running a few minutes late. And so today when I walked by, I was kind of appalled. You guys, that hailstorm like pummeled my tomato plants, which were the only thing I was truly proud of in the garden. Was Samantha's mental health number is a 10. High five, girl. I love it. Yeah, that was like the only plant in my garden that I was legit proud of were my tomatoes, and they're almost all broken in half. So I don't know. I feel like this is baby Jesus telling me to just give up on the garden and move on with my life. I don't know. I'm really sad about it. I'm like weirdly sad about it. It hadn't even given me any tomatoes yet, but I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do about it. So anyway, that was a garden update in case you were curious. Good morning, Benny. How are you? Hi, Lori from Wisconsin. Christine says watermelon every day. Also cucumbers and tomatoes. Yes, yes, yes. I have a half a watermelon in the fridge and I need to cut it up because it's so good. I love watermelon. I could eat watermelon every single day of my life and be happy. Yeah, pickles are good. Celery sticks and cucumbers. Yes. Ooh, celery sticks. I could do celery sticks and peanut butter. Why is that such a good combination? Can we talk about that? What a weird combination, right? But it works. It's so good. I'm not a big fan of ants on a log, though. I don't like it with raisins. I don't know. I don't need that chewy factor. And I love raisins, but I don't like them on my peanut butter celery. But I love peanut butter celery. Love it. So good. Okay. So keep dropping those healthy snacks if you got them. Or unhealthy snacks. I like those too. Tracy says we put pimento cheese and celery sticks. Oh, I've never tried that. Lori says celery sticks for Bloody Marys. Now look, I feel like a Bloody Mary is basically vegetable soup in a cup. So, I mean, I feel like it's, that's a legit healthy snack, right? Benny says Nutella. I have a very unhealthy relationship with Nutella, you guys. Many times, if you look in my night table drawer, you will find a jar of Nutella with a clean spoon next to it. So good. It's so good. Dana says, I found out I got into the nursing program at NAU. I'm a 10. High five! Congratulations! We're super happy for you guys. We're super happy for you, Dana. Guys, give Dana a big high five. That is super awesome. Okay. We have some would you rathers today. Who wants to do a would you rather? Would you rather? I don't know if these are... Oh, apples and peanut butter. That's a good one, too. I've been eating a lot of apples the last 2 days, so... And I'm not hating it, but my kids are hating it because we're running low, and they eat a lot of apples, so I'm going to have to order double apples. Karen says no BMs for me. You're not pooping? I don't know what we're going with. Samantha says pita chips and hummus. See, I have to be careful with hummus. It's that I will just literally like eat it like with a spoon. It's so good. I love it. Okay. Would you rather... These aren't really funny ones like the vomit one yesterday. That was my favorite. Would you rather have more time or more money? I would rather have more time because you can never get more time, right? Like time is a fixed thing. So I personally would rather have more time. Now I realize I say that out of a place of privilege because I have, you know, a comfortable amount of money. So I get that. I totally own that. But I personally would rather have more time. You could always use the time to earn money. Maybe? I don't know. Does it work that way? Karen would rather have more Bloody Marys. Just kidding. Karen saying no Bloody Marys. Are you sure that's what you meant, Karen? Dana says more time. Lori says more money. Rosie says money. Benny says time. We got a 50-50 split here, guys. Deanna says more time. Okay. Next up, Terry says more time. Next up is, this one is near and dear to my heart. As my friends know, I am... Andrea says half time, half money. I don't think it works that way. The name of the game is literally Would You Rather. Terry says more time. Samantha says more time. Christine says always more money. Yesena says time. Karen says time with my parents. Yeah, I get that. Jamie says more time. Lisa says good morning, April. Good morning. Okay. Would you rather always leave the or always... Oh, I can't even read my own handwriting. Always be an hour early or always be 20 minutes late. There is a right answer to this, guys. I'm just going to tell you. Karen says I don't like tomato juice. You could do a Bloody Mary with no tomato juice, which is basically just a shot of vodka. Totally acceptable. Carla says time, but more money helps. Right? I mean, absolutely, right? Like, I'm not rolling in it. Let's not kid anyone. So I always appreciate more money. But I feel like time is something you can't buy, right? So Andrea says hour early for sure. Rosie says late. Lori says hour early, but I'm always late. Yesena says always early. So I am a chronic early person. I hate lateness. It takes everything in me not to interpret people being late as a personal thing. Like I take it personally when people are late, and I have tried as an adult, and I'm working on it constantly to not feel that way, but it just feels like a disrespect of people's time. And I hate it, and I know that's not usually what it means. Usually it just got busy, and it's not personal, and it's not about me. But I will every time choose early. And I'm typically solid 20 minutes to an hour early for literally everything. Being late is like, it hurts every fiber of my being to be late for something. And our family is 50-50 split on the late versus early. My two sisters are chronically late. My brother and I are chronically early. So, growing up, we were always early. My mom's an early person, so I don't know where they learned the lateness thing from, but Dana says that's totally how my husband feels, not just you. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people feel that way, right? And I just, like, I know it's, you know, with my logical brain, I know it's not personal, but my emotional brain takes it very personally. Okay, let's do a link. I only have one link today. Well, I put a few links up. I put up the floral Instant Pot that I bought that's supposed to come tomorrow, and I'm very, 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 very excited about it still. I'll have to show you guys when it comes. And I put the Kindle Fire up again because, y'all, these fires have literally like saved my sanity, especially, I mean, always on road trips, but especially now, and in the morning too, because we give our kids Kindle time in the morning. Well, we are not doing it right now because of the pandemic, because they get so much Kindle time in the afternoon. But normally in the mornings, non-pandemic, we give our kids like half an hour of Kindle time in the morning so that we can not be bothered by them. I don't know, judge me if you must. But, so anyway, those are still there. I never changed those. But my only link to talk about today isn't even really a true link. It's a link to like a subject. Y'all are like, just spit it out, girl. Just spit it out. Has anybody ever bought a hot tub on Amazon? You guys, I really want a hot tub. We're not going. I canceled vacations this year. Canceled all my fun trips because of this stupid pandemic and my stupid high riskness that I hate and I'm very bitter about. And I just kind of want to. I want to buy a hot tub, but also I just want it to arrive. I don't want to deal with picking one out. I don't want to deal with picking the wrong one out. I don't want to think about how much money it is because I don't have a lot of expendable cash right now. But if somebody could just tell me the exact hot tub to buy and one that's really just not very expensive, that would be fabulous. Anyway, so I just put a link to hot tubs on Amazon. That's all. That's it. That's my link today. Are you excited? Okay. I have 2 more would you rathers because I just couldn't stop writing them down. Terry says the pandemic is getting to me too. I know. Like, I feel like I have good days and bad days, right? I have days where I'm just like, I could do this forever. I love my family. I love my neighborhood. I love my house. And then I have other days where I just want to set literally everything on fire. And the past few days have been a little bit like that. Karen says, I have a good friend that was my personal attendant and was late to the salon when I was getting my hair done for my wedding. It pissed me off. My dad was late for my wedding. I was so mad at him. And he showed up with one shoe. One shoe. My dad is one of my best friends in the whole world. My dad was late for my wedding. Dad, if you're watching this, I'm still holding that against you. 20 years later. Anyway. Okay. Christina says I have bad days when I have to go out and deal with the public. I have a confession, you guys. I haven't left my house except to do birthday parades since the beginning of March. I think I'm losing my mind. Just FYI. Okay. Well, I mean, I take walks around the neighborhood, but I don't know if that counts. And bike rides around the neighborhood. But I have not interacted with the public at all. At all. One shoe, Samantha. One shoe. It's true. It's a true story. Okay. Next, would you rather? Would you rather win $100,000 or would you rather your best friend win $1 million? Now the caveat is they can never know that you had this choice. I would rather my best friend win $1 million. It feels like a big gift and I love giving gifts. That would be me. I mean, and I don't know if she'd give me any money. I know she'd give me money. I don't know if she'd give me $100,000. I don't think she would. Not because I don't think she's generous. She's really generous. But because if you win $1 million after taxes, it's way more like $500,000. And like, I don't expect her to give me a fifth of the things she won. But I would really like her to have $1 million. And that would make me happy. So that's where I'm going with that. I would not judge you though if you wanted to win the $100,000. I would not judge you in the slightest. That's my feeling on that. Okay, last one. Keep putting your answers in the comments. I want to hear. Okay. Would you rather go bald and never grow hair again, or always have a terrible haircut? Like you could never ever not have a terrible haircut. Okay. I'm gonna go with terrible haircut. Not because I think there's anything wrong with being bald. I mean, I might end up even shaving it, right? Because a shaved head is kind of a terrible haircut, right? But I feel like, you could have a terrible haircut, but still have a decent hairdo, right? And you can always wear a wig. That's my feeling. I would just... Jamie says 100,000. Dana says my best friend is a teacher in Hawaii. She could use the money. My best friend $1 million. I would have for her, says Samantha. Andrea says terrible haircut. Samantha says terrible haircut. Robin says bestie for sure. She's amazeballs. Well, I mean, I would hope that our best friends are all amazing, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go with terrible haircut. Because, like, you can put a terrible haircut in a pony, right? I don't know. Now, this is gonna depend, right, too, is it a terrible, like, pixie cut? Is it, like, how terrible is it? Is it just, like, you live with the Rachel for the rest of your life? Or, like, a 3-year-old took scissors to your hair and, like, it's real patchy, right? I guess, so, if it's, like, a 3-year-old did my haircut, and, like, there's some spots that are, you know, 1 inch, and some spots that are 6 inches, and some parts that are, like, you know, 1.5 feet, maybe I'd go with bald. Because then it would just be really easy to wear a wig. Those are my thoughts. You guys, today was ridiculous. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I started at like a 5, and I'm up to a solid 7. You guys make me happy. Thank you so much for hanging out. I would love if you visited the website, specifically Recipe of the Day, because, you know, I don't know. I don't have a good reason, but it's a delicious recipe. And if you don't like tomatoes, which is fair, you don't have to like them, more for me. We have 1,000 other recipes on the website. Literally. We also have a cookbook. What? We have a pantry cooking cookbook. Teaches you how to stock your pantry and cook your proteins and then make 75 plus recipes from it. And I'd love if you grabbed it. And if you don't, I'll love you anyway. But maybe I'll love you just like this much more if you grabbed it. You guys, I think you're awesome. I love you. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.